Hey guys, and welcome back to episode 7 of MCEternal, The Space Race, where we got stuck. We got really stuck because turns out we need these things which require all sorts of mechanism stuff to make them. Now, I have a plan. I don't know if it's going to work, but I am not sure, and I could test this in creative, but I mean, we got to build this thing anyway. I think you might be able to fuel the rocket without the rocket fueling station. Now, we still need the space station assembler to build a space station, so we have to kill the Atlantis boss, get dilithium, which I think we can just mine that from, I think there's another ore. I think we can get this from somewhere else. Not sure. Or maybe you have to go to the moon before you can get that. That would make sense. But I think you might be able to fuel a rocket with a bucket of fuel, and you may not have to use the fueling station. Now, I could be wrong, but we're going to try it. So, let's just try and make the rocket assembling machine. And let's see how far we get. Now, again, I don't really know if this is going to work. It possibly won't. So, to do this, we need an alloy smelter. We need grains of infinity. Alright, it's time to do it. We definitely need grains of infinity. There is no getting around that. Let's just do a cheeky vein mine. Now obviously I think you're supposed to do the mechanism 5 times ore processing before trying to get into space, but I just want to go to space, man. I want to do all this other stuff. Just let me go to space. Right, and another thing we're going to need, before I forget, is more titanium. And we don't have a lot. Titanium comes from a rutile ore. If you smelt this, it just becomes titanium. You can get other types of titanium using the Tech Reborn machines, but they take a little bit of setting up. So instead, I want to be able to find... Nice. I want to be able to find rutile ore much easier. Now we need some green dye, which can be cactus, and we have some cactus. And let's just grow some other cactus over here. So with this we can make a Blanc scanner module, and I'm not going to make the rare ores one because I'm looking for a specific block only. That's all I care about. And that block is rutile ore. Right click on this. This is now configured to rutile ore. We grab our flux capacitor, which is almost charged. It's been there a while. And let's go mining now that we know. Let's test it out first. Where's our scanner? There's our scanner. We check in our block module thing. Hey, this thing can find rutile ore. Now I'm going to keep this here because I may want to look for it again. Hey, there's some rutile ore over here. So it seems pretty rare. This is probably how I would recommend trying to find it. Nice. Awesome. Now I'm curious, does it spawn really low, or is it sort of up in this area? Doesn't appear to spawn low. Oh, I mean, there's some there. It's kind of all over the show. Oh. Nice. Now, I don't know if this spawns in the beneath. That's a question. And if it does, is it more common? Checking for monsters. Alright. Does rutile ore spawn in It does. It looks more common to me. Hey, look, it spawned in a bigger block over there. Yeah, it was just two beside each other. Cool. Right, that should be enough to get us started anyway. Oh. Okay, so this doesn't break. Like the advanced rocketry thing doesn't break advanced rocketry's rutile. That's cool. It pulverizes. Yeah, it pulverizes. Cool. Alright. Well, let's chuck the iron and the tin in there. Okay, so we still want our alloy smelter. Boom, a simple machine chassis. Now, these guys are pretty inefficient. They actually use power all the time, which isn't ideal. Like they leak power sort of thing. But since we've got renewable energy, I'm not too bothered. All we need is enough to make whatever the stuff was we need. We need this stuff. Nether bricks, nether wart, and clay. Now, I had nether wart, right? I thought I had nether wart. Ah, maybe I don't. Any glass. I was sure that we had nether wart. So I haven't found a mana infusing. Yeah, that's a thing. Religious trade, sheep and alchemist. Okay, we can trade them gold for nether wart. Well, I've seen a few of them. Looks like we can also use something from item 2, so no. Atomic Reconstructor can turn red mushrooms into nether wart. So I guess we just need to find some red mushrooms. I mean, that was being a cave, right? Wait, isn't there mushrooms at that village? A lot of vampires. Hey, look, there's mushrooms everywhere. That's a lot of vampires. Man, you guys have been multiplying. Kinda just want some red mushroom. Ow. Right, 23 red mushrooms should be enough. Okay, so we need how many? Ooh, 4 per. So we need how many of these things? 4. 16. 16 this thing. Well, that didn't do all of them at once. Wait, that did 1. Oh man, they must use heaps of power. No, it's going to take ages. Well, this cable transfers more energy, so let's give him a wee boost. Just a little boost. Let's just get this guy started. So we got 14, so we need 2 more. Nice. And I think that's enough. Cool, I'm gonna give you a little tickle up. Ooh. Alright. And you're just gonna chug away and make these things that we need. Right, cool. Other things we're gonna need. Ooh. These guys. Oh, these are gonna be Jeez. Iridium plates. Oh man, I didn't look into this very well, did I? Iridium alloy. Iridium alloy plates. Iridium alloy ingots. Crushed diamond. Advanced alloy plates. Advanced alloy is mixed metal. Refined iron, that's easy enough. Oh, looks like we can do all sorts of stuff. Okay, so that's going to be a mission. Supercoolers. Helium. Where do we get helium from? Helium. Yep. So, where do we get helium cells from? A vacuum freezer of helium plasma. And we get helium plasma from the... a fusion control. What is this? What on earth is this? Tier insane. We really have to do this? Really? We gotta make this thing? Oh, mate, that's... oh dear. Makes this thing semi-simple. Oh man. So we're gonna have to do Tech Reborn. Kinda didn't feel like doing that. Oh, okay, alright. Okay, I get it. You really stopped me in my tracks. Rocket assembly machine. Yeah, we can't make a rocket without a rocket assembly machine. And like all this stuff's fine. Like, iridium, we don't have that much iridium, but I'm sure we can mine it. Yeah, it's this dude. No, that dude's fine. It's these dudes. 60k helium. Is there not another way to get that? Vacuum freezer. Industrial centrifuge. Ah, this is the way. An industrial centrifuge turns glowstone and we'll get helium. Okay, so we need an industrial centrifuge. Alright. Ah, that's easy. That's much better. Okay, we can do that. We can do that. Okay, so let's work on an industrial centrifuge. That's machine frames. Okay, it needs all sorts of things. Carbon. Hey, that's easy. Okay, so industrial. I really want to set up autocrafting for all of this, because this is a lot. This is a lot. We don't even have charcoal, do we? Like, this doesn't make carbon. No. Makes coal rods. Cool. Alright, advanced machine frames. We can get them out of chests. Refined iron. I am not making all of that stuff without autocrafting. That's just not happening. Alright, okay. Fine. 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 Fine, you win. You win, MCEternal. We'll do a bunch of other stuff before we get to space. I'm just trying to do it really fast. So advanced science, we need charge quartz. Simple. Simple, simple, simple. We don't have a lot of quartz. That's going to be an issue. But we can charge it up easy enough. Hey, look, we got titanium. And then, hey, look, we got that. We got only the copper. Halfway there, halfway there. Now, you just smelt this to get titanium. Nice. Cool, let's do that. We'll at least get that. That'll be fine. Now, charge Certus quartz. So charge Certus quartz ore. Which apparently spawns in the overworld. Pretty low rate, and in the beneath at a pretty low rate. Okay, so no, we won't. You can't make this out of any essence? No. Okay, fine. Let's do it. No, we're not. We'll make this, but we're not going meteor hunting. We'll just do it for the quest. Because you can just buy. You can just buy the presses, so why would I ever go looking for them? Right. done, done, done. That's done. Nice. That's done. Cool. I mean, we need skystone. We actually do, though. Alright, well, let's go get some skystone. Hey, right over there. Yeah, we could have saved some money. But that's all the skystone we need. It gets us that quest, which gets us a target chest plate, which goes in the bin. Now, we need... how do we start this? We're going to need wool. I've got some string plants growing. Oh, flax. That's string. We could do that for getting wool. Yeah, this jetpack's pretty handy. Alright, so we got a bunch of junk. That's going to become wool, because we're going to need it. So we're going to need an inscriber. Let's work on an inscriber. We need some sticky pistons. We've got no planks. Mate, you joking? I'll finally tidy up these trees. Okay, and then we make a bunch of planks. We make 2 pistons. Makes 2 sticky pistons. And then we need flux, which that's easy. All we need is redstone, charged Certus quartz, and quartz. Ooh, we're low on quartz. Alright, I'm gonna go mining in the nether. We need a bucket of water. Now, water is hiding down here. And you're gonna go there. You're now doing this bucket water. Cool. And now we can make an inscriber. Okay, cool. You're gonna need power. You're gonna need power indeed. Right, now if we're trying to do this fast. It's a really good food. Restores 1,000 hunger. It's ridiculous. Ooh. Everything's so funny. Cool. So we've got our inscriber set up. Next thing we're going to want to do is make an energy acceptor. This needs quartz glass, so we're going to need to crush up some quartz. We're going to need quartz. Right, I'm going to go mine a bunch of quartz and a bunch of Certus quartz. And we'll come back and we'll start crafting our AE2 system, because I need auto-crafting. I am not crafting these monstrosities. Not so much that one, like this monstrosity by hand. Like, no. Nope. Not doing it. Back in a moment. Alright, so I may have died in the nether getting quartz. Our armor's getting pretty broken. Just grab this out of the mob farm. I'm gonna make a room over here for the auto-crafting-y type stuff, and I'm sick of building by hand. So we are making a building gadget, and we may as well make a destruction gadget at the same time. I think we got enough ender pearls. Well, we did. You know, there's some on the mob farm, so that's alright. Now the best thing about the building gadget is, if we make sure we select the right one, it uses stuff from your dank null. So we can change the mode. My hotkey is set to semicolon. You probably will have to set the hotkey yourself. And I'm going to put the range up. Hey, so is that floor level? That's floor level, right? So 1 up. That's 1 up. Okay, so we can undo. No, we can't, because I changed it probably. Normally you can undo. So So that's what we're gonna do. Yeah. Yeah, grass. Awesome. Now, obviously, this is still pretty budget. Just using cobblestone, but like I said, we have a cool space base. I don't care about the overworld. Potentially, if this is planning to fuel the rocket, not using a fueling station, which I'm not convinced it's going to work. But if it does, we can't make our space station builder. You might settle for a moon base, I mean? Nah. I want a space station base. I want a space station base. And there we have, yeah, look, some awful cobblestone. Awful cobblestone base. Alright, and then we want some walls. Let's just do these like this. And hey, it may not look good, but at least it's secure. Except for dragons can still get in very easily. Okay, this looks like a decent sized area for setting up all this stuff. We need to run the power. And, well, I guess we're teeing into... don't need that anymore. We'll tidy that up slightly. I mean, let's fix this up a little bit. Cool. Nice. And we can just quickly run the power up here. And look, way better. Way slightly better. And a quick power nap. Alright, so we got our energy acceptor. And you basically just take this normal RF power and you're going to turn it into the Applied Energistics power. Boom, you should have power. I'm going to assume you do. Yeah, sure. Right, so we made this guy. We got diamond spikes. Powder return kills give experience and player only drops. Nice. Wonder if the mob crusher does the same. Alright, so we got that, which means now we can start working on things like the ME drive. Now it's going to need engineering processors. Now I really want to make this inscriber. Let's do that. Just need 2 of these. So it's going to be 2 diamonds and 2 silicon. Now. Silicon comes from that silicon. If we can turn that silicon in a manufactory. So we got silicon blue. Some of this silicon can turn into the other silicon. Well, it's doing something. Cool. Diamond in there. Not too bad with time in a bottle. Let's go get our silicon. Should hopefully be ready. Oh. Oh dear, that's not the silicon I want. Hold fire, mate. Down. Oh wait, you can use that silicon. Oh, mate, let's use that stuff. Yeah, can I smelt that back into the other stuff? It's doing something. So we'll get our silicon press. Swap you. Make me the thing. Then we're going to need some redstone. There we go, logic press. That thing. One of them and redstone. One of them and redstone. Yeah, the annoying part is you can only put one thing at a time, but once we upgrade it, we can put multiple things in. So this just needs a couple of hoppers. We need iron. No, we don't, man. We got blocks of iron. Okay. couple of hoppers, please. And an advanced inscriber. Nice, this thing's way better. Cool, and I think it takes... Oh, I thought it took normal power, but looks like it takes that. So that's cool. So, we've got this guy, and we've got a crescent hammer. Look, just completing quests everywhere. We don't need a quantum link chamber. We want this ME drive though, so it's going to need another 2 of them, and it's going to need some of this, which needs some of this. So, and you need 2 more of these, so give me those diamonds I put back in there back. Let's make 16 of them into the other thing. Bunch of diamonds, bunch of time in a bottle. We still got an arrow left in it. Oh, that was way too fast. Oops. That. There's 4. I don't have any more silicon on me. Alright, so that should be an ME drive. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. You're gonna go over here. Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna set you up yet. You can go there for now. Now, something that's not in the quests that we definitely want. Grave Thunder. Oh. Ouch. And cool, we can make whatever you make when you hit things with lightning. We're gonna want this ME controller. Oh, not that. The actual ME controller. Now it needs pure Flux crystal. Okay, so we need a crystal growth chamber. Now, I want this one. You can make this one, and it does work. But I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. So each one of these needs one of them. So we're going to need 6 blocks of this. Ooh, we don't quite have enough. How's this? Ooh, we're out of Certus. I'm going to run out of Certus quartz. Now looking at Certus quartz, I kind of want to be able to grow it from seeds. So we might just get a sneaky farmer going. We might have the stuff for that. Looks like we do. We need iron blocks. Just 4 of them, please. Nice. And we'll just get this thing running because you need a lot of Infernium. A lot of Infernium. I mean, we got a bit of Infernium essence. And we're running up 23 Infernium seeds. So the sooner we get another one of these farmers up and running, the better. Oh, I kind of don't want to put it there. Guess we'll... I got inventory problems. Right, I'll do that in between. In between episodes, I'll just set up another farmer with Infernium growing, because that's something we need. Just need that running in the background all the time. So we can start progressing through some of the seeds that just help you get the harder to get resources. And we just need one more block of that, and that should get us the start of these things. What is that missing? Quartz glass, alright. Oh, we're missing a lot for that. This one is the one I'm making. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Power nap. 6 of them. Another hopper. Hey, the crystal growth chamber. This thing is a huge time saver. Do not waste your time making the other one. You go there. Nice. So we needed pure Certus quartz, so we need to get some of those pure Flux crystals, right? Pure Flux crystals. Let's get our Flux. We're gonna need... Let's make the minimum because we're running a bit short. 2 of them. Combine these with 2 sand. Get this little tickle up. Hey, the 4 we need, and I should have started processing some skystone block as well. Go past. And ME controller. Nice. And this dude, alright, this guy, he can just take RF, right? Yeah, and he glows, that's cool. So, now, the way this guy works, I haven't got any of the cables, but these purple glass cables, these little ones hold 8 channels. That means you can connect each side of this to 8 different things. You can make bigger cables, up to 32 channels, and you can do some other stuff to get, I'm not sure how many channels, get a bunch. You can do some real complicated stuff, and you know, with heaps and heaps of channels. We're going to do this pretty basic. Pretty basic. So we're obviously going to lose a side to give it power. No, we're not. No, we're not, because we're going to give it... light blue dye, light blue dye. Let's give it this treatment. Right, so we want this up in the sky. So I just want it to be easy to get to all the different places on it. Put you there. Then we can run cables, you know, off each side, because this guy is going to be powering it from our wireless power. That's handy. That's handy. That's real handy. And we'll turn off the limit. We want no limit. Nice. It's still going to be the limit by the cable, but yeah. Cool. And now this dude has power. Cool, cool, cool. Now I suppose we really want the dense cables. Let's start with just these then. We can get a basic system set up with just 8 channels. So we've got 8 channels to play with on this. Our drive is one of these channels. Nice, our drive's hooked up, but we can't do anything with it because it's got no storage drives. Now, I'm pretty sure it's a quest to make 4K storage cells. It is. Now, we definitely want to do this. Yeah, we definitely want to do this. So, we need one of these, which we've got almost all the stuff to make actually. Let's make a 1K drive. For the moment, it's going to need a logic processor, which requires a printed logic circuit, which means we need some gold. And I'm hoping in here is some gold. Nope. We need some more gold. What level are gold seeds? Tier 4. Do all farming and agriculture quests to unlock. Oh, that's right. Okay, it's locked. Yeah, you can't just get that. Okay, so we want the logic press. Give me some logic thingies. But quickly. Cool, and since we're still sped up, so I can do the thing. No, he's not sped up anymore. That's cool. Do the thing. So you go in there, you go in there, you go in there for now. Nice. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. So we can make a 1K storage thingy. Make a couple. We can make the 3. Yeah, I think we can make... Oh, you need a calculation press. Now he comes from Certus quartz, which we don't have any more of. Well, I mean, okay, alright, that's fine, that's fine. Instead of making the 4K drive, let's make the 1K drive. Nice. And this goes in here. Now hey, we can store items in here. So very similar to this guy. We're going to get into what makes it way better in a bit. We can now store items in this. But how do we access it? Wow, that's a real roundabout thing, and I don't think we're going to have the stuff for it. We need one of these guys, which needs one of these guys, which needs one of these guys. Oh, we might have enough. Okay, now I'm pretty sure we need a couple of these. MCEternal, we need these guys. We need Flux dust. Any Flux crystals left? No, we don't. Okay, we're out of Certus quartz. I thought we might be. Okay, so that's kind of, yeah, we've almost got our AE system set up. So close, so close. Alright guys, we got the beginnings of our AE2 system. We're getting there. We're still going to attempt to get to space as fast as we can, but there's a lot we got to do, and there's a lot of really complex nested crafting that I'm not doing by hand. So, next episode, we should have hopefully started our Infernium farm with the farmer, and yeah, we can start growing some of the seeds to make some of the annoying to get stuff like Certus quartz. Not really iron anymore since there's iron blocks in the beneath, but you know, things like that. Yep, Flux crystals I think are a seed too, so yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to set up some autocrafting, start working on the stuff to actually get us to that guy in the background. Anyway, thanks for watching. This has been ClassicDuff. You've been watching this YouTube video, and yeah, see you guys next time.